Welcome, dear students, to Standard 6, Subject Mathematics, Chapter 6, Bar Graph, Module 1. I am Miss Komal Narute. Students, let's see the learning objective of this module. So, in this module, we will be learning about bar graphs, how to use graph paper, and how to read a join bar graph. So let's get started. Observe the picture and answer the following questions. So here you can see one picture. Here on a horizontal line you can see overs are written. On vertical line here you can see runs are written, and this is divided into two parts. First, here you can see India is written, and then here Sri Lanka is written. So from this picture we have to answer the following questions. Question 1. To which sport is this data related? So from this picture you can see the given data is related to cricket. Question 2. How many things does the picture tell us about? So from this picture we can see the picture tell us about runs scored in different overs by India and Sri Lanka. They represent the wickets fallen in that over. Question 3. What shape has been used in the picture to represent runs? So, to represent run, rectangular or bar shape is used. To understand the graph, let's see one more example. A pictogram of the types and numbers of vehicles in a city is given below. So here you can see type of vehicles. Taking one picture that is equal to 5 vehicles, write the numbers in pictogram. So students, we have to write the numbers. So here you can see one vehicle that is equal to 5 vehicles. So here total bicycle, how many bicycles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here you can see 5 multiplied by 6, that is equal to 30. Now here motorcycles, there are 5 motorcycles. So 5 multiplied by 5, number is 25. Now here you can see only one auto rickshaw is there. So 5 multiplied by 1, that is equal to 5. And here 3 bullock carts are there. So 5 multiplied by 3, that is equal to 15. So students, here some drawbacks of pictograms are there. So drawing pictogram is time consuming. Sometimes it is practically not possible to draw the picture of the given values. For example, population in villages, etc. In such cases, representing the data by making use of graphs can serve the purpose. Such data can be represented by using graphs. So here bar graph, here you can see different types of bar graphs. So bar graphs are the pictorial representation of data generally grouped in the form of vertical or horizontal rectangular bars, where the length of bars are proportional to the measure of data. They are also known as bar charts. Bar graphs are one of the means of data handling in statistics. Now here you can see the graph paper. So observe this graph paper. Here there are some bold and some faint lines on it. The bold line shows a certain big unit. So here you can see that here. So the bold line shows a certain big unit. This unit is divided into smaller units which are shown by faint lines. The grid formed by this line makes it easy to select a suitable scale and draw columns on the proper height. So, like this we will use the graph paper. So here you can see near the lower edges of the paper a horizontal line is drawn as a base. It is called the x-axis. A line perpendicular to the x-axis is drawn on the left side of the paper. That is called y-axis. And here you can see point of intersection O. The items about which the graph is to be drawn are taken on the x-axis at equal distance from each other. The numbers related to each item is shown above by the vertical columns. This column is parallel to the y-axis and of the proper height according to the chosen scale. So according to the data in the graph, we have to show certain vehicle and their numbers, which are 5, 15, 25 and 30. Let's take scale of 5 vehicle, that is equal to 1 big unit. So here you can see name of vehicles and number of vehicles. So here bicycle is 30, motorcycles are 25, rickshaws is 1 means 5 and bullock cart is 15. So like this we will draw a bar graph. Now, reading a joint bar graph. So the minimum and maximum temperature in Pune for 5 days is given. Read the joint bar graph and answer the following question below. So here you can see joint bar graph. So on y-axis you can see temperature, scale on y-axis that is equal to 1 centimeter, that is equal to 5 degrees Celsius, and on x-axis you can see days of week. So question number 1, what data is shown on x-axis? So here on x-axis you can see 5 days of a week are shown on x-axis. So x-axis you can see here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is given. So these are all the 5 days of a week. So like this you will write. Question number 2, what data is shown on y-axis? So on y-axis, temperature in the city of Pune is shown on y-axis. Which day had the highest temperature? So students, from here you can see the highest temperature. So Monday had the highest temperature. Question number 4. On which day is the minimum temperature the highest? So here you can see minimum temperature is mentioned in dark blue, and here maximum temperature is mentioned. So here we have to find out on which day the minimum temperature is the highest. So here you can see on Wednesday is the minimum temperature is the highest. So the minimum temperature was highest on Wednesday. Question number 5. On Thursday, what is the difference between the minimum and maximum temperature? So here we have to find the difference. Difference means we have to subtract. So here you can see maximum temperature, that is 29.5 degrees Celsius, and minimum temperature you can see that is 15 degrees Celsius, and the difference 29.5 degrees Celsius minus 15 degrees Celsius, that is equal to, when you subtract, we will get 14.5 degrees Celsius. Question number 6. On which day is the difference between the minimum and maximum temperature the greatest? So here you can see we have to find out on which day the difference between minimum and maximum temperature is the greatest. So here you can see the greatest temperature is on, see here, the difference in minimum and maximum temperature is greatest on Thursday. Students, now we will discuss practice set 18. Question number 1. This bar graph shows the maximum temperature in degrees Celsius in the different cities on a certain day in February. Observe the graphs and answer the following question. So here graph is given. So from this graph we have to answer the following questions. So question number 1. What data is shown on the vertical and the horizontal line? So here you can see on this vertical line temperature is given, and on the horizontal line cities are written. So answer is temperature is shown on the vertical line and cities are shown on the horizontal line. So like this you will write the answer. Question number 2. Which city had the highest temperature? So from this bars you can see the highest bar is here. So Chandrapur city had the highest temperature. So answer is the city Chandrapur had the highest temperature. Question number 3. Which cities had equal maximum temperature? So here on this graph you can see here these bars are same. So Panchgani and Matharan had 25-degree temperature, and Pune and Nashik had 30-degree Celsius temperature. So answer is Pune and Nashik had the equal maximum temperature of 30 degree Celsius, and Panchgani and Matheran had the equal maximum temperature of 25 degree Celsius. Question number 4. Which city had a maximum temperature of 30 degree Celsius? So here you can see 30 degree Celsius, Pune, and here Nashik had a 30 degree maximum temperature. So Pune and Nashik had maximum temperature of 30 degree Celsius. Question number 5. What is the difference between the maximum temperature of Panchgani and Chandrapur? So here you can see Chandrapur had 35 degrees Celsius temperature and Panchgani has 25 degrees Celsius. So we have to find the difference between the maximum temperature of Panchgani and Chandrapur. So the difference between the maximum temperature of Panchgani and Chandrapur can be calculated as the difference in temperature. So temperature of Chandrapur minus temperature of Panchgani. So temperature of Chandrapur, that is equal to 35 degrees Celsius minus temperature of Panchgani, that is 25 degrees Celsius. So answer is 10 degree Celsius. Students, here we completed with practice set 18. Thank you dear students.